Hi everybody, this is Rick here. Welcome to Digital Fortress. I just got a message from Roadrunner. It's pretty funny. Roadrunner, I'll watch for when you're dialed in here. He said, hey Rick, taco time, FC5 is out. So I'm going to do a live stream on Daedalus FC5. I haven't even downloaded it yet. Just so you know, a little bit of background. So a few people got suspicious when I did FC4. Now, if you look back at my videos, I did an FC3 video one night last week. The following day, FC4 came out. I did an FC4 video. Someone was curious as to why mine works so well and theirs doesn't. And they got a little suspicious. They said, are you doing something? Are you downloading the blockchain? What are you doing to make yours work so well? And I don't do anything special. I've got a relatively modern computer, 2017 computer. I've got good internet connection. I have it, when I do the live stream, I connect to an Ethernet cable so I get a higher speed connection. And so maybe that helps. Just keep in mind with Daedalus, you want to, with Flight, it is an experimental level, and IOHK needs a lot of feedback from Windows users. So if you're a Windows user, make sure that you get on there, install it and test it. Make sure you understand any risks involved with doing that, and give IOHK feedback there. I did see there's a lot of feature requests and feedback indicators in the channel, in the place where they collect that feedback that you can find from the menu on support. And what I'm going to do is check my YouTube real quick and put this link out and make sure that my live stream is working and I'm not just talking into the air. Let me do that real quick. And then I will download video. I know I called this Fast and Furious. Roadrunner kind of gave me an idea there whenever he made his comment. And I thought, oh, maybe I should call it Fast 5, like Fast and Furious, because I'm a Fast and Furious fan. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's there, up and running. Now I can see the chat. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know in chat. That's why I do the live streams. There's a little risk involved with doing the live streams that I might make a mistake, all right? But that's just all part of learning crypto. The key is don't ever expose private keys or word seeds on the screen. All right, so let me put this link out on Twitter, and I'll get started with the download. I haven't even downloaded it yet. So I just want to make sure people know I don't download it. I haven't opened up Daedalus FC4 on this computer since the last time I opened it, which doesn't really make sense. I haven't opened it in at least since yesterday. I think 2 days ago. 2 days ago was the last time I opened it up on this computer. I did open it up yesterday on my other computer, my main computer, because I had a question in Telegram that people wanted me to answer. Or that I wanted to answer for someone, so I opened the wallet on the other computer. So let me just put the link out, so if anybody wants to join, they can, and ask questions as we go along. And I'll drop it in Telegram and get on with the download. Okay, so let's get to that. So let me put Telegram aside. Okay, and make sure I can see the chat in case anyone has questions. And I can. There it is. Hey, old Pa Sync, how you doing? How you doing? I miss San Diego. I'd like to be out there. It's Wednesday. I miss Taco Tuesday. Okay, all right. So on to the sharing my desktop. Bear with me a moment while I get this set up. I'm going to start from the download. So I'm going to start from the download and checking the PGP signature. So I'm going to share this desktop. And there we go. All right, there it is. There it is. Okay. Starting with the download. All right. That way people know I don't have FC5 installed. I don't have it installed. My new, when I install it, if you do a fresh install of a flight candidate, there's a super cool feature where it will recognize your existing Daedalus wallet, and then it will, when it boots, it offers to import those existing wallets so that you don't have to put in the 12-word passphrase again. That is a really cool feature. I don't know if my wallet will do it because my current FC4 already has 20 wallets in it. We'll see if it offers me to install it. Okay, so let's get started with the download. We go to daedaluswallet.io. Always make sure you're on a proper website so that you don't get scammed and have your funds stolen. Very important. I'm going to go to Daedalus Flight. Under Daedalus Flight, I'm on Mac OS, so I'm going to download Daedalus Flight. And I'm also going to download the PGP signature and do a quick PGP signature check. I got to wait a moment for this to finish downloading. It's at 120 out of 220. And what I will do is bring up the File Explorer on Mac, which is called Finder. Okay. And the download's complete. So I'm going to do a quick PGP signature check. You can see the instructions in there. Oh, PGP verify signature. It puts it in the menu once you have it installed, and it's good to go. We have the full trust, so PGP signature check works. If you want to do that, follow the instructions here where it has verify signature instructions. And if you want to do the SHA-SUM check, use the instructions for verify SHA-SUM. But what that does is it verifies that your binary that you downloaded is valid. If it says failed, then it may not have a valid signature. Okay, so now I'll do the installation from downloads. This is Flight Candidate 5. I'm going to install that. Continue, install. Now I have security features turned on, so I gotta put in the password. I did my speed test on FC4. That was the previous video in the playlist. Okay, let's get the install complete, then I'll launch the wallet and see how it goes. All right, install complete. I'm gonna keep that for now. And we don't need the web page anymore. And now I launch Flight, and this will be the new wallet. I don't know what the new features are. I haven't installed it yet. It's the first time. All right, so Daedalus Flight Cardano mainnet. It gives you the terms of service, the agreement here, and I hit I understand. Hi, Wayne Morgan. How you doing there? Wayne says he downloaded Flight and imported his wallet, super fast download, and the blockchain about an hour. Good. Yeah, if the blockchain is not previously synced, it will take about an hour. My Flight already has some blockchain on it. You see these progress bars over here? It also has 20 wallets in it. Therefore, it didn't ask to import a wallet or something to that effect. I have to assume that's the case. I have to assume it didn't ask to import a wallet because the maximum is 20, which is a really big maximum. That way, if old Pa Sync has 20 family members and he wants to make a little savings account for all 20 of them, he can give each one of them a name for that person. So that's just an example. It's kind of stupid, but it was a good example, actually. All right. Looks like it's syncing up 99.82%. And each of these wallets will have to sync. You can see there's different levels of percentages for each of the wallets in here. Okay, and I do have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, it's full. So I got 20 wallets in there. If I hit add wallet, let's see if it let me create. Do I have 20 in there? Maybe I don't. Maybe it does more than 20. Let me double check that. I'm going to look at the new features. I'm going to look at the new features first, and I'll go back over to that. Well, it's synchronizing. 99.9. When this finishes, when this synchronization finishes, these little bars shown on the left will disappear. I put in a feedback on that. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I missed it, but it was a mistake. I erroneously put in a feature request to put a progress bar when a wallet opens. You can see them finishing up. And I can't go back and delete it, or at least I couldn't figure out how to delete it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, now I look like a dummy. But then again, you guys are kind of used to it. All right, so there we go. Flight FC5. Now this wallet is called FC2, so I'm going to rename it in the settings, and we're going to call that FC5. And there we go, because we're on Flight FC5 now. All right. Wayne says, I found my wallet automatically in Legacy Daedalus State Directory. Okay. All right, so any new features in here? Let's take a look. Let's see if there's any new features. It was quick. It installed. The signature passed the check. The wallet's synced up. And we have, let me see, are there any transaction IDs? This is a little bit easier to read. One new feature that started with the first flight was now it'll just say transaction confirmed instead of low, medium, high. I don't think I touched on that one yet. Send and receive looks the same. The addresses do not appear to be the BEC32 addresses yet. These still appear to be the DDZ original Daedalus addresses. So I don't think we have those. Transactions sent and received, same as the other ones. The summary and transactions are similar. Okay. You do have a filter. I didn't go over the filter, but you can filter your transactions here if you're looking for something specific. I do not have a lot of transactions in these training wallets, so there's not a lot for me to filter. The news, here's the news. Flight FC5 released. Block synced. Settings. Everything looks the same. I should have looked at the release notes. Let me see what the release notes say. Oh, I should have looked that up, but I went straight into this. Safety tips, feature requests. I think it's on the same page as the feature requests. Let me take a look at that. Or the release notes, or it's somewhere around there. I forget where it's at. Where did the release notes go? Here's the current feature requests that are on there. Open Daedalus and maximize window, hide the menu bar, create a receiving address without the spending password, restore wallet from backup files, it does that. Total holdings graph, I don't know how far back these goes. Close the new feed by clicking outside the panel. First in, first out information to enable tax reporting, that'd be interesting. Creation date and wallet address. If you guys remember where those... Oh, Roadrunner, hey, good evening, Mr. Taco. Thanks for the notice earlier about Flight FC5 being out. I appreciate it. So that's a good point. Is there a table for transactions? Can you export a table? It doesn't appear that feature is in there yet. And in the settings or the menu, I don't see any other. It's got terms of service support. So some of the features that aren't in here yet, you don't have paper wallet over here. That's in the original. Let me pop this other one open. The original Daedalus. Okay, comes up, syncing up. 0.15.1 primary mainnet wallet coming up. Okay, so this one has the paper wallet feature. I put in a new wallet. Yeah, so create paper wallet is not in there yet. I put in a new wallet called Winter Soldier. And let me see what on the transactions. So it would recognize Winter Soldier. So I'm going to check that. Yeah, I don't see a table of transaction output. Like to output a spreadsheet. Yeah, that would be a good feature to have. That's interesting. That'd be interesting. For tax purposes, to make it easier. It has the date and stuff like that. So, but the filter is a newer feature for the Flight series. I don't see the filter in the original wallet. Now what I'll need to do, let me verify I have 20. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thor is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 wallets. If I hit add wallet and create. Well, let me see what restore will do. It's just going to ask me for a passphrase. Restore Daedalus. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'm going to restore Daedalus wallet. Hold on, I got a passphrase over here. Maybe it'll let me put in more than 20. I'm not sure. Don't store passphrases like this. I only do this for training wallets. Please don't ever store them on an electronic cloud device. So what kind of wallet would you like to restore? And don't ever show these word phrases. So I'm going to do a Daedalus 12 word. Daedalus 12, continue. Enter the phrase. Okay. Notice when I get to the first 4 letters, it's unique. And that's why when you get a steel wallet, it only has the first 4 letters in there. I hope BEC32 works the same way. I don't know if it does. I assume it does. We'll find out when we see it. Please enter all 12 words. I thought I did. I guess not. Okay, I'm just going to have to delete them because I don't know which one I missed. There's no money in this wallet. And of course, I'm going to trash it when I'm done. Please enter all 12. What am I doing here? I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh. Please enter all 12. Is that 12? Am I missing something? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's 12. Please enter all 12. Check it. Okay, well, I just did it anyway. Oh, I see. All right. So all 12 were in there. I was reading it wrong. It still had a red band, and it said, please enter all 12 words. And what I was expecting is when I entered all 12 words, it would say, that red band would have gone away. So maybe my memory is serving me wrong. Can I go back? Okay, see how it's clear? See how it doesn't say, please enter all 12 words? I thought that's what would happen, is it would have cleared, but it didn't clear. So maybe that's something that needs to be looked at. But then again, this is wallet number 21, so that could also be a problem. What should we name this wallet? Oh, you know what? I don't have Bucky in there, the Winter Soldier. How about the Winter Soldier? Bucky. That was the one I made for this guy. This was the Winter Soldier in the other one. So we're going to call it Bucky. All right. Okay, wallet restored, close. So is that 21? Do I got 21 wallets? I got 21 wallets. What the hey? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is Groot. Thor is 10, just like it was before. I apologize for recounting. Thor's number 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's 21 wallets. Cool. Yeah, the limit was 20, so now it's more. I don't know how many you can put in there. You see that, old Pos Inc? You can populate more people and have more wallets now. Just kidding. All right, any questions in chat? Hi, Art Greg. Doing well, thanks. How are you? Wouldn't it be nice to have a wallet merge option? Old Pos Inc asks, have a wallet merge option where you select which wallets you want to merge and which wallet they are to merge to. It is a feature very similar to that. It's really cool. I couldn't show it on this video, but when you first install a Flight wallet and you have an existing 0.15.1 mainnet wallet, it will look at that wallet and give you a checklist. It's on one of my other videos, but you should check it out for yourself and see how that works. It's pretty cool. But I think what he's saying is when it comes up, ask you to import the wallet. That would be pretty neat. Let's see, Art Greg asks, it means all these features will be released soon on Daedalus mainnet, right? Yes, that is correct. This is a Daedalus mainnet wallet, the Flight FC 1.0. Usually when a numbering convention goes to, it's no longer starting with the number 0, it's starting with the number 1, meaning that's a production release. But it has the FC, so it is a flight candidate or an RC, a release candidate. So eventually you'll see the FC or RC go away. Let's see. Art Greg also asks, also Rick, did they implement the fill max balance? Ooh, good question. I did not check that. Thank you, Art. Let me check. Okay, so I'll find a wallet that has money in it. Spider-Man's got money, and he's going to send his money to Captain Marvel. So we're going to receive on Captain Marvel. Oh, this is something's different. Show used and create new address. Hold on, let me look at this. Something is different. It used to say create new address right here. That's different for FC5. I think FC4 said create new address. I don't see it anymore. So I'm just going to copy that address. So I'll go to Spider-Man, and we're going to see if this send all or send max, and hit paste that address. Oh, wait a second. Check this out. This is also different. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Captain Marvel has the Yoroi style AE2 addresses. Huh, interesting. I wonder if that's because I restored that from Yoroi. I'm not sure. I got to go back and look at it. So I'm going to send from Spider-Man to Captain Marvel. And we'll send 1 ADA. Oh, wait, we need to send max. No, there's no send max button. There is no send max button. So if I put in 2.27, not enough ADA. See, that's good. It didn't error out. That was fixed in flight FC4. Try sending a smaller amount, 2.27. So let me try sending 2.19. Too high. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. What's the fee? Oh, it's not showing the fee. 2.1 is okay. 2.11. 2. Okay, so 2.1 and then go 5, 4, 3. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then 5, 6. It's not showing the fee. Where's the fee usually showing? Okay, it looks like a 0. Yep, okay. All right, so that will send it all. So it equals 2.278891, and that's the total in the wallet, 2.278891. Next, password. I understand. Send. Off it goes. And then it should show up here with Captain Marvel. And there it is. Okay. Transaction confirmed. Pretty quick turnaround. Pretty quick turnaround. It's federated servers, so you get a quick turnaround on federated servers. We should see similar performance whenever it switches to mainnet pools, mainnet decentralized. All right. So the send max is not in there. Hopefully that answered your questions. Art Greg, thank you for that. Roadrunner says write your passwords down and put it in a vault. Yep. Whatever means necessary to protect it from fire, flames, and peering eyes and peeking eyes and stealing it. Brendan Clapp says, still hoping Trezor is going to be supported as well as Ledger. I agree. I hear there is something in the works for Ledger. I also hear that Trezor follows the spec better, so Trezor might be easier to integrate. Neither one of them are integrated yet with Daedalus. You can use them with Yoroi. But I like Trezor better. Although Trezor has a security issue when a attacker has physical access to the Trezor. It requires physical access to the Trezor. So by the time someone had physical access to my Trezor, I don't even go there. It wouldn't be good for them. All right, but if they were to get physical access to the Trezor, there is some type of security thing. You can look that up online. But I like Trezor's user interface better. It's easier to look at. It's easier to enter numbers. It feels a little smoother. I just like the Trezor interface better than Ledger, although most people are Ledger fans. All right, let me see. Is there anything else that we can look at? And I'm going to wrap this up. I didn't want this to be long. It was supposed to be a Fast and Furious, Fast 5. I think we checked everything. The send, send max button isn't in there. I do have 21 wallets. That appears to be a new feature. The limit was 20. I think a large number of wallets will come in handy in the future for various reasons. And paper wallets is not over here yet, but nice upgrade. It was fast. It was fast and smooth. You saw it all here live. I did not open it up before, and it synced relatively quick on a wallet that hasn't been open in 2 days. Roadrunner says, I'm getting older. The screen on a Ledger X is small. I agree. I have a Ledger S, and the screen and buttons are rather small. I think the really cool thing about a Ledger X is that it's Bluetooth, and when Bluetooth is eventually enabled for use with Cardano and like with Yoroi Mobile, then that would be a more viable solution for using crypto as a general form of payment without it having to go through multiple conversions or going through conversion processes in order to spend it. Falcon Eye Vision said, hi Rick, I missed the beginning. Is this the final version of the mainnet? Falcon Eye Vision, I do not know. I don't know if Flight Candidate 5 is the final version. I have no inside intel, inside knowledge on that kind of stuff. I really don't. Let's see. Okay, that looks like it. Josh likes the wallet names. Yeah, I use the Avenger theme. I know I was going to use a lot of wallets, and I like the Avengers, so that's why I put it up there. Gene Pasker's loving the Flight wallet. Yeah, me too. The Flight wallet is great. You know, there are people, you do get a few, not many, but there are a few people out there who kind of bust on Cardano and say, oh, it's just a wallet. You know, it doesn't happen as much anymore because it's not just a wallet. But you know what? It is a really good wallet. As far as look and feel, snappiness, and is it clear? Is it easy to read? Do I understand what I'm looking at? It's the best one I have. I've used Emerald Wallet. I really like Ledger Live. Ledger Live did a really good job for multiple cryptocurrency wallets. They did a really good job on that. And I've had a couple others. But Daedalus does seem to have the cleanest interface, the snappiest response time, all those great things going for it. It is my favorite wallet out of all the wallets as far as a crypto-specific wallet. I do like Keybase. I would really like to see Cardano operate on Keybase. Right now, it's basically Stellar runs on Keybase because the one of the devs who works on Stellar, one of the devs who used to work on Stellar is a dev on Keybase, so they were able to integrate that one pretty quickly. If you haven't seen Keybase, it's like a little social media app with end-to-end encryption. It has chat rooms and person-to-person chats. Pretty neat stuff. Let's see. Any other questions in the chat? Falcon Eye Vision says, thanks. I think Charles had said this week that they would have a final one, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. No, he might have said the final one, but we don't know. We may not know what the final one is. There might be a Flight Candidate 6. I'm not sure. But this one is really, really, really good. I'll give you an example. Flight Candidate 5 might become the primary mainnet wallet, and 0.15 goes away, and the FC5 goes away, becomes 1.0.0 primary mainnet, for example. But then it will continue to upgrade. For example, over here on this bar, on these control bars over here, this is where the paper wallet will go, of course, but this is also where things like an app store would go, a Daedalus app store, because this is all JavaScript. It works just like a web page. Basically, you're looking at a web browser here, or something like a web browser, and people can make plugins and third-party apps and dApps and other features that can show up on this bar over on the left-hand side, and you select it, your interface will change so you can interact with an app or a dApp or another wallet or an app store of some sort to download new. Be super scalable. As those features come out, you can they'll show up over here on this bar over here. All right, looks like people are liking Ledger. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I know I'm getting a kick out of it too. And Daedalus has always been one of my favorite wallets, especially for a dedicated cryptocurrency type wallet, and it still continues to impress. It still continues to work well. So thanks all you developers for putting Daedalus Flight together. I'll do another test after I go offline. I'll remove some wallets, put some more wallets back in, and check out that 12-word thing that we saw earlier. I think it would be good if the red bar would go away once the 12 words were put in, because that caught me off guard for a moment. I thought it did magically go away, but on this particular one it didn't. However, it did go up to 21 wallets. Oh, you know what would be a good feature request? I think I should put a feature request to list the capabilities and limitations of the wallet, like how many wallets you can put in there and other features like that. That might be a good feature request to put in. All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Digital Fortress here. I hope you all have a great day. And that's all I got for you. Feel free to like and subscribe below if you'd like to do that. All right. Bye-bye.